Hello, kings and queens. E-Ray Taronic here. Welcome to the water and earth sign videos. If you're here to view your horoscope and astrology, you've come to the right place. Click the down bar or go to the comment section to see the timestamp. Click that timestamp and that is where your video will start. Thank you. Hello, kings and queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of the opportunities and assistance aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Be sure to like and subscribe. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. Now, let's talk about a few of the events that we have going on this week before we get into the astrology. First of all, I hope you've already purchased Deadliest Intuition, my newest psychological thriller. I would love for you to review it and let me know what you think. Tag me on Facebook in your review. I would greatly appreciate it. If you have not picked up It's a Perfectly Fine Christmas by LaJill Hunt, please do so. It's a perfect stocking stuffer for your Christmas holiday if you know others who like to read. Mental Chatter Musings is spotlighting none other than Latoya Chandler. You can pick up one of her novels everywhere books are sold, or even stop over at her website, Treasures and Spoils. Her candle line is exemplary. I am a consumer of hers, and I can attest to that. You would be doing yourself a great service by going over there and purchasing one of her products. Now, there was a rescheduling of LaShira Lee's Cool Conversation with Kiana Dancy. It's supposed to be on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you go to Facebook Live and tap into LaShira Lee, then you can catch that interview that was previously rescheduled. In addition to that, on Tuesday, check out Diverse Shelves, where they speak of the new releases that are coming out over on Clubhouse at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's an open forum where you can come over and discuss the new releases or recent releases that you are interested in, and they would love to see you there. On Friday, the Facebook group ICU Reading and Chatting has Freestyle Friday as usual. Come on over and check out the freestyles. If you'd like to participate as an artist, contact Ebony Evans. She's the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club on Facebook. Without any further ado, let's get into your astrology. Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. Welcome to the astrology portion of your reading for the week of November 21st, 2021. This is going to be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. If you're looking for a Sunday, you can find that on my Facebook page written out. In addition to that, I would love for you to subscribe to the channel and like the video. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. So let's get into it. On Monday, November the 22nd, the sun is in Sagittarius at 0 degree. This is your area of money and resources. If you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees, this is aspecting you on Monday. Don't stay stagnant. If you know there are things that need to be done, then you need to do them, and don't allow friends or family to get in the way, or you could find yourself at a loss later. And what you could lose is money and resources from friends and social groups. Money goals that you're trying to accomplish, you can miss those money goals. Romance, creative endeavors and children, and the money and resources you make through those can also be lost as well. Those areas can also get in the way of you making your money and garnering resources. Friends, lovers, and children. So be very mindful of those areas of Virgo, Pisces, and Sagittarius. If you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees, this is aspecting you. Now, around 3 or 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, PM, of course, the moon is in Cancer at 8 degrees. It'll make a fated aspect to Saturn in Aquarius at 8 degrees, while Chiron in Aries is at 8 degrees, sextiling Saturn with healing as Aries squares the moon. Now, Chiron squares the moon. If you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees of Cancer, Aquarius, or even Aries, this is definitely aspecting you. Now, this is some type of healing coming in to your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people. Your sector of long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and what you preach, even your morals and spirituality in Cancer, is making a direct aspect to some restrictions and responsibilities that you have going on in home and family. Okay, because of those restrictions in home and family that are taking place, that could definitely have to do with you being of service to someone, or assisting someone in health or something like that. It's going to bring some type of healing in. Okay, tasks can be completed. Just make sure you work carefully and you pay attention to what you're doing. Shortly after, the moon in Cancer at 9 degrees will trine Pallas and Pisces. That's if you have any placements like between 6 and 12 degrees of Cancer or Pallas, or Pisces, I'm sorry, Cancer or Pisces, a blessing will surface from you that benefits you through your talents. Okay, this could be someone helping you or you helping someone else overcome an issue, but your talents as far as romance, creative endeavors, play, and children is bringing in some sort of blessing at a distance from you. You may be traveling for it. It's bringing in blessings, I would say, that have to do with your education and skills. Even what you think and preach can bring in those education and skills. Can bring in those blessings. Now on Tuesday, the 23rd, the sun is at 1 degree of Sagittarius. Now, if you have any placements between 0 and 4 degrees, this is aspecting you, Scorpio. Okay, now this is about your money and your resources, and this is a day you might have a fight on your hands, especially as it pertains to court or legal matters, or where you want to attain justice as it pertains to money and resources. Tone down the aggression, okay, because the aggression will get you nowhere. If you have those placements between 0 and 4 degrees, I'd say if it's Sagittarius, Pisces, or Virgo, you want to watch out, because those can be your areas of contention with friends, with social groups, within creative spheres, with romantic partners, and also with children. Just be mindful of, not flipping out. It directly aspects Gemini as well. If you have any placements in Gemini, that's your shared finances, endings and new beginnings, things you're passionate about. Even sex and intimacy is aspected there. So it could involve that area too if you have any placements between 0 and 4 degrees of Gemini as well. Now the moon in Cancer at 16 degrees is going to trine Mars in Scorpio. So if you have placements in Cancer or Scorpio between 13 to 19 degrees, a blessing shows up to assist you through challenges that you've been facing. Whether it's deserved or not, it's definitely aspecting. Someone is helping for a reason here, but do they expect something in return? That's the question. Now, Cancer is your area of long distance travel, so this is someone at a distance from you. What you think and preach, maybe they're helping you with what you think and preach. Your education and skills are helping you expand your reach. But you definitely want to make sure that if something is expected in return, that you ask or you make that clear. Okay, clear communication. Now Wednesday, the sun enters Sagittarius at 2 degrees. Success can be had on that day, but the green-eyed monster will be out and about, and there will be haters slandering your name. But do know you are protected, because this placement is a protected placement. Okay, it's a beautiful spiritual placement. Don't forget to be grateful for the support and protection brought your way, though. Okay, now this is about money and resources. You might be garnering some money and resources through career, work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people. If so, those are your areas of Leo and Aries. So look to see if you have placements between 0 and 5 degrees there. It could be assistance and opportunities coming your way as well. The assistance and opportunity would come from your area of Libra or even Aquarius. If you have placements between 0 to 5 degrees of Libra or Aquarius, you can expect some type of assistance monetarily coming to you secretly or behind the scenes. Maybe it's assistance with gaining closure with money or resources for home and family. This is definitely aspecting you if you have those placements within those degrees. And that would be 0 to 5. Now, the green-eyed monster, that's probably coming from some of your friends within your social groups, maybe even a lover or a child. But areas of Virgo and Pisces square this area, so they can definitely be where the green-eyed monster is coming from. Check your placements. If you have placements between 0 and 5 degrees of Virgo or Pisces, then you know that's definitely going to be aspecting you. There's going to be some friction there. Now, the moon in Cancer will trine Mercury and Scorpio at 29 degrees. So if you have placements in Cancer or Scorpio between 26 and 29 degrees, a blessing is communicated to you through about you, your soul, yourself, and it's bringing you blessings because of what you think and preach. Some at a distance from you. Maybe it's through long distance travel. Your education and skills, what you think and preach, your morals, your spirituality, all of those areas could bring you blessings. Okay, if you're helping someone here, just be careful you're not putting yourself in any type of risk of instability, whether financial or with a lover, even while you're out and about. Somebody could be assisting you in out of a financial crisis or out of some sort of instability that you were having as it pertains to your long distance travel, what you think and preach, education and skills and things like that. Okay. If this has to do with long distance travel and like you are getting help from, like if you get a flat tire or something like that, just make sure you're careful. And if you're helping someone with a flat tire or something on the road, make sure you're over enough and you're careful and out of the way. That just popped into my head for some reason. Now, Venus in Capricorn at 16 degrees will sextile Mars and Scorpio at 16 degrees. This is an opportunity or some kind of assistance that's coming to you under the guise of romance, finances, and pleasure. It assists you through challenges. And this is where you can garner some type of authority and even money where it's sorely needed if you have placements in Capricorn or Scorpio between 13 and 19 degrees. The person that's assisting you may want something in return. So definitely be mindful of that. Now, Mercury in Sagittarius will trine the moon in Leo at 0 degrees on Wednesday, and the sun at 2 degrees will trine the moon in Leo at 2 degrees. So if you have placements between 0 and 5 degrees, there's a blessing that's going to reveal itself, but just be sure you're not compromising your morals in any way to partake in this blessing, no matter how much you need it, because there are already people on the sidelines giving you the evil eye, just waiting to pounce to say where you were wrong. Okay. Admiration, though, can show up in the most unlikely of places. This is your area of career and whatever it is you master that you're getting this money blessing through. Okay. This is money blessings being communicated to you, or blessings of resources coming through career or mastery if you have those placements between that 0 and 5 degrees of Sagittarius or Leo. Now, let's see here. There's another transit. Oh, the last transit I want to talk to you about on Wednesday is Mercury. Okay. Now remember, come back here for the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday astrology on Wednesday night. But let's go through this last Wednesday transit, which is Mercury entering Sagittarius at 0 degrees on Wednesday. Don't stay stagnant on that day. If you know there's things that you need to do, get them done, and don't allow friends and family to hold you back or get in the way, because you could find yourself at a loss as it pertains to money or resources. If you have placements within 0 to 3 degrees, you're going to feel this communication and skills moving over to your sector of money and resources immediately. Okay. Now, if not, you'll feel it as it moves through the nodes. Once it gets within 3 degrees of your degree, then you'll start feeling it. But let's talk about the different signs and things that are aspected because of this transit. Okay. Now, first of all, I want to say anything that happens to you, or anything that is going on in your area of Leo or Aries is going to be a blessing coming into you. What you're going to be making money by being of service to others through career, whatever it is you master. You're going to be garnering jobs. You might get a new job. You're going to be garnering health benefits and things like that. Some of you, Some of you maybe even be getting a pet. But these are some of the things that are aspecting you with this communication and skills here in this sector, and it's all surrounded by money and resources. Now, if it's opportunities and assistance that's aspecting you, that's going to come from your sectors of Libra and Aquarius. So this is going to be behind the scenes, stuff that you've sacrificed for. Maybe people lending you, telling you secrets and things like that, where you've worked in your solitude. You're going to gain some type of money or resources, even closure you could be gaining through home and family. Okay, with this placement in Sagittarius, with Mercury in Sagittarius, the communication will be coming into you. Now, as far as the friction that you're going to face, that's going to be in your sectors of Virgo and Pisces. You're going to have to work harder to make money with friends to accomplish the money goals that you want to accomplish. You're going to have to put the work in. You're going to have to be of service to others, because that's your area of Virgo. Sometimes you might not have all the money that you want to have to do what you want to do, but you have that opportunity to work and gain it, though. You're also going to be putting more money and resources into your areas of romance, creative endeavors, and children. So you're going to be paying money out for kids, paying money out for your romantic partner, paying money out to go out and have fun. So be mindful of that, especially with the South Node in Sagittarius. You don't want to get too gluttonous, okay? That's going to be going on for the next few weeks. Those are some of the things that are going to be coming in for you with Mercury in this sector of Sagittarius. Stay tuned for the tarot portion of your reading, and I'll see you back here on Wednesday night for the Thursday, Friday, Saturday astrology. Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. Ray Taronic here with the tarot portion of your reading for the week of November 21st. Now, what's aspecting you first out the gate, like permeating your reading, is the Seven of Swords. So either somebody is lying to you, stealing from you, or you don't trust somebody in a situation that you're dealing with. You have no trust for this person that is aspecting you. Now, there's some type of shock coming. Either the tower is falling, either as it pertains to the harmony in your home because you're being offered something that you don't want, or there's some type of shock coming in to your happy family, and whatever's being offered to you, shockingly, surprisingly, you still don't want, because the monotony has set in the relationship. So the tower might really be coming down. Okay, maybe you don't trust somebody and you don't want what they're handing you. You don't want what they're giving you. You got your arms folded to it because maybe it's not for you. This is a time of getting rid of what's not for us, so hey, that's what's aspecting you. You've got the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is about you investing in yourself, your entrepreneurship, your education, and your skills within a relationship. It's either a love relationship or a business relationship, but investing in yourself or investing in your own, maybe it's about investing in a relationship with someone to provide stability, but cultivating your own skills, because you're thinking about walking away from somewhere where you have 8 cups full, or you are walking away from something where you have 8 cups full because you're not satisfied with the stability that it's bringing you, and you would rather cultivate your own skills and maybe bring in a relationship or a reliable partner through you cultivating your skills. If you're thinking about walking away from something, make sure that you take some time to think about it, because you should always think about it before you walk away from somewhere where you have 8 cups full. But it's the time of the full moon in Taurus. It's a lunar eclipse, so we're all walking away from something. The solar eclipse is next month, so you'll be bringing something in December. I believe it's on December the 4th. So when you get rid of something, you bring something else in. Okay? When you let something go, you bring something else in. So on December the 4th, you could very well be bringing something, you will be bringing something in. Now, this week you also have aspecting you the Devil card, which talks about greed, a misdirected passion, or you're dealing with a Capricorn person, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is about money, wealth, establishment, inheritance, you being vested in your own interest to bring in this wish fulfillment. Maybe you are, beware. Okay, so if you are going after what you want because you want the money, you know, you want to be taken care of materially, so you're being vested in your own interest to bring this wish fulfillment in. Make sure you're not investing in the wrong person for short-term gain, number one, because that devil card is there. Make sure, yeah, well, I mean, that's pretty much all I got to say. But it looks like you're going after what you want, period. You're going after what you want fiercely. And you're cultivating your skills to try to create it on your own, or to bring in a reliable partner that you can work with as it pertains to those skills that you're cultivating. Now, your challenge is getting that mental clarity as far as your determination, what you're determined to do, your passion, and bringing in this generational wealth, this money, okay, this inheritance. That's your challenge. You having the mental clarity and the raw power and victory, and to win this. Now, in order to get this, you got to take yourself out of this self-imposed prison you're holding yourself in. You're being held in a self-imposed prison because you're holding yourself there. Nobody told you you had to be there. Okay, you assume you have to be there. That's what this card is telling me. You feel like you have to be there. You can easily take off those bandages. You can easily step over those puddles of water and leave those swords behind, being left up in your head. Your advice is to fight for your unexpected gifts and payouts, to wait, to hold on, hang in there. Okay, because you got the hangman. To hang in there, you're going to receive some type of unexpected gifts or payouts through some type of fight, tension, conflict, or competition. And it's going to bring in your happy family. I know you're waiting on it. I know you're waiting on it. There's nothing. Take yourself out the self-imposed imprisonment, and generate this wealth for yourself. You know, investing in your craft, but hang in there. Okay, because you got some type of money aspecting you, okay, through these challenges and conflicts that's going to bring in your happy family. God bless you. That's what I have for you. I'll see you next week. Hello, kings and queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of the opportunities and assistance aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Be sure to like and subscribe. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. Now, let's talk about a few of the events that we have going on this week before we get into the astrology. First of all, I hope you've already purchased Deadliest Intuition, my newest psychological thriller. I would love for you to review it and let me know what you think. Tag me on Facebook in your review. I would greatly appreciate it. If you have not picked up It's a Perfectly Fine Christmas by LaJill Hunt, please do so. It's a perfect stocking stuffer for your Christmas holiday if you know others who like to read. Mental Chatter Musings is spotlighting none other than Latoya Chandler. You can pick up one of her novels everywhere books are sold, or even stop over at her website, Treasures and Spoils. Her candle line is exemplary. I am a consumer of hers, and I can attest to that. You would be doing yourself a great service by going over there and purchasing one of her products. Now, there was a rescheduling of LaShira Lee's Cool Conversation with Kiana Dancy. It's supposed to be on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you go to Facebook Live and tap into LaShira Lee, then you can catch that interview that was previously rescheduled. In addition to that, on Tuesday, check out Diverse Shelves, where they speak of the new releases that are coming out over on Clubhouse at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's an open forum where you can come over and discuss the new releases or recent releases that you are interested in, and they would love to see you there. On Friday, the Facebook group ICU Reading and Chatting has Freestyle Friday as usual. Come on over and check out the freestyles. If you'd like to participate as an artist, contact Ebony Evans. She's the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club on Facebook. Without any further ado, let's get into your astrology. Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign people. E-Ray Taronic here with your astrology portion of your reading for the week of November 21st, 2021. Now, this is going to be your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday astrology. If you're looking for Sunday, you can find that written out on my Facebook page, author E-Ray Taronic. Make sure you like and subscribe. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. In addition to that, you can meet me back here on Enchantress Press Astrology on Wednesday night to get your Thursday, Friday, Saturday astrology. But this month I'm still breaking things up because there's so much to cover. Now on Monday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 0 degree. If you have any placements between 0 and 3 degrees, don't stay stagnant. If you know there are things that need to be done, get them done. Don't allow friends or family members to hold you back or get in the way, or you'll find yourself at a loss later as it pertains to work, health, daily routines, even where you are of service to others. You got to get things done in that area. The areas that square those areas are Pisces and Virgo. So it could be travel near and far. Don't get caught up in travel. Make sure you have all of your, everything covered as far as, you got gas in the car, you checked your oil, you don't need a tune up or anything because you don't want to be breaking down and you're trying to get somewhere and you can't get there. So be mindful of that. Don't allow neighbors or friends or people in your networks of people to get in your way. Okay. Don't allow, people to put you off or throw you off by making you feel insignificant or making you feel not worthy because of your education and skills, which you think and preach. Get things done. You're going to be putting more work into that area of Pisces, of education and skills and what you think and preach. All right. So be mindful that those two areas are areas of extra energy and areas of contention. So just don't let anything get in your way and handle your business as it pertains to what you're supposed to be doing at work or with your health or where you are of service to someone, even with a small pet. Now, around 3 or 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, PM, the moon in Cancer at 8 degrees will make a fated aspect to Saturn in Aquarius. So this is making a fated aspect to your shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about, even sex and intimacy. But while Aries is squaring this area of you, it's squaring you, with healing. It's bringing healing into you. Okay. But it's also lending you some type of assistance or opportunities to heal through shared finances, or to heal your shared finances through career, to heal your passions through career or whatever it is you master, to heal endings and new beginnings, to have the endings you want and the new beginnings you want, to heal sex and intimacy. Okay, here is where Aries, Chiron and Aries is working for you. So if you have placements in Aries, Aquarius, or Cancer between 5 and 11 degrees, this could require some guts and tenacity, but it's still going to, if you complete tasks and work carefully, everything will be fine. Just make sure you pay attention because you don't want to have any accidents or anything like that. Now, shortly after, the moon in Cancer, your sign, is going to be at 9 degrees and it's going to trine Pallas in Pisces. So if you have placements in Cancer or Pisces between 6 and 12 degrees, a blessing could surface that benefits you through your talents. And this could be from you helping someone or someone helping you. Now, this is about your talents that you have in education and skills, talents you have with what you think and what you preach, your morals, your spirituality. So it could be spiritual talents. You could be pulling someone in at a distance from you, or garnering some type of blessing from someone at a distance from you, or through long distance travel, if you have placements between 6 and 12 degrees of Cancer or Pisces. Now on Tuesday, the 23rd, the sun is at 1 degree, Sagittarius. Some of you have a fight on your hands on that day, especially as it pertains to court or legal matters, or just where you feel like you want justice. Tone down the aggression though, because it gets you nowhere. This is your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, where you're looking for this justice to come in, or you might be going to court. It could be for a small pet as well. It's squaring your neighbors. It's squaring long distance and short distance travel. So you want to be mindful. If you got to be in court, you check your car to make sure that travel is okay, that you're going to make it there and back, so you don't miss court that day. In addition to that, you might get stuck in traffic. There's a chance of that. You might get into an argument with someone at work or daily routines, or where you are of service to someone. You can get into an argument with someone in your networks of people, or a neighbor, even about your pet. Okay, you might be going to court about your dog or your cat or something like that if it bit your neighbor. So, you might be taken to court on that day, or you might get some legal news on that day coming in, and it might, it is what it is. Your areas of Pisces and Virgo square this area. So if you have placements between 0 and 4 degrees, you need to make sure that you're mindful of what you say, mindful of your morals, mindful of your, what you think and preach, because you don't want it to get you in trouble in court, and you don't want to get stuck in some type of legalities within work, or where you're of service to others, or anything like that. Okay, now the moon in Cancer at 16 degrees will trine Mars in Scorpio, so a blessing can show up to assist you through challenges where you've been having in your sector of romance, creative endeavors, and children. This is about play and affection too. Whether it's deserved help or not, it's definitely aspecting you. Someone is helping you for a reason. Do they expect something in return? Maybe. That's what you want to ask yourself. But if you have placements in Cancer or Scorpio between 13 and 19 degrees, you can expect that assistance to be coming your way, or maybe someone needs help from you. Now on Wednesday, the sun enters Sagittarius at 2 degrees. This is a successful angle, okay, for you regarding your work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, especially if you have placements in Sagittarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Libra, or Aquarius between 0 and 5 degrees. Aquarius and Libra are your opportunities and assistance areas, where you can bring in some type of shared finances to home and family. If you have those placements between 0 and 5 degrees, you could be working on something you're passionate about, being of service to others and bringing in money that way. You could be having offers of sex and intimacy through you could do that during your daily routines. You could, you know what I mean. The blessings will be coming in your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, where you're garnering some type of money or resources through career or whatever it is you master, or you're being of service to someone or working, and that's the way you're bringing in the money or the resources for health or something like that. So if you have placements in Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius between 0 and 5 degrees, you can expect that success to be coming your way. But the green-eyed monster will be out. So there will be people slandering your name, but do know this is an angle of protection. This is a degree of protection, the Sagittarius at 2 degrees. So whether it's a spiritual protection, or whether it's from someone of higher stature than you or with more authority, you're getting this protection and support. Don't forget to be grateful for it. Say thank you. Show gratitude, because people don't have to help you, so just be mindful of being thankful for that, okay? Now, the green-eyed monster, I would say, could be definitely coming through travel, traveling near or far. It could be coming from a neighbor, a sibling. They could be disagreeing with what you think and preach. You could be getting into an argument with somebody because they're acting jealous, but don't do that. Don't argue with anybody. People, that's the way the world runs. Some people are lower vibrational, some people are not. Some people that are high vibrational are lower vibrational sometimes. Everybody goes through cycles. And because the South Node is here in that area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, it can prompt you to be a little more greedy or gluttonous, or just vibrating low in that area. So you know, don't let anybody take you there. Don't argue with anybody. Don't let anybody make you, don't lower to anybody else's standards if they are below yours or below your morals, okay? So hold tight and firm to what you believe. That's important. Now, the moon in Cancer will trine Mercury in Scorpio at 29 degrees. So a blessing is communicated to you through the area of Scorpio regarding home and family, or whatever Cancer means for you, which for you, this is about self, soul, ego, first impressions, okay? If you could be helping someone or somebody could be helping you, but just make sure, if you're assisting someone, whether it's a romantic partner, a child, or while you're out having fun, don't put yourself at risk of instability, whether it's financial, bodily harm or anything like that, whether it's financial, with a lover. You just want to be very careful. You know, somebody could be helping you. It could be a romantic partner, a child, or someone within a creative sphere assisting you through a challenge that you've been having, okay, as well. So just don't put yourself in any danger, and don't allow anybody else to put themselves in danger. If you have placements between 26 and 29 degrees of Cancer or Scorpio, this is aspecting you. Now, Venus in Capricorn at 16 degrees will sextile Mars in Scorpio at 16 degrees as well on Wednesday. So if you have placements in Scorpio or Capricorn between 13 and 19 degrees, this is aspecting you with some sort of opportunity or assistance coming your way under the guise of romance, finances, and pleasure. And it's bringing a blessing to your romantic partner, to your children, or to you. Maybe you guys are out having fun. Here is where you can also garner some type of authority or money where it's sorely needed. But why is the person helping you? Do they want something in return? Be very wary of that. Okay. Now, Mercury in Sagittarius on Wednesday will trine the moon in Leo at 0 degrees, and the sun at 2 degrees Sagittarius will trine the moon in Leo at 2 degrees. So that's two aspects of blessings coming in, bringing you money and resources, because that's what Leo is for you, money and resources. If you have placements between 0 and 5 degrees of Leo or Sagittarius, you can expect some type of money or resources to be communicated to you. Admiration could show up in the most unlikely places, but this is about you getting things done, and it's bringing you blessings in. Now, just be sure that you're not compromising your morals to partake in this blessing, no matter how much you need it, because there will be people already on the sidelines sending you the evil eye or just waiting for you to mess up, okay? So just be mindful of that. Now, I wouldn't really worry about the 2 degree angle, because there's protection there for that evil eye. So, don't worry about that. Now, on the last transit I want to talk about on Wednesday is going to be Mercury moving into Sagittarius. This is about your communication and skills, moving into the area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people. Now, if you have any placements between 0 and 3 degrees, you're going to feel this right off rip in those areas. But if not, you'll feel it as the planet moves over your nodes or your degrees. Okay, the planet moves a degree a day, this planet. So you could it starts at 0 degree on Wednesday and it moves a degree from there. So that's kind of how you can pinpoint when your assistance and opportunities will come, when your blessings will come, and when your blockages will come. Now, let me tell you what areas those are for you. Over the next several weeks, you're going to be dealing with this Mercury in Sagittarius. Mercury in Sagittarius is going to bring you blessings through your areas of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, through work, health, daily routines, where you are of service to others, small pets, even utilizing what it is you master in career. You're going to bring money and resources in to those areas. Okay, some of you might be getting new jobs, some of you might be getting your health benefits turned on, or resources for health coming in. In addition to that, you're going to have opportunities and assistance coming to you, opportunities to work and make yourself of service to others, opportunities to garner jobs, opportunities to garner health resources, help with health, help with, people being of service to you, help with small pets, okay, through home and family. Your areas of Aquarius and Libra are your areas of assistance and opportunities as it pertains to this angle. So you're going to get help through family members, maybe you are helping family members and garnering shared finances by doing that, or you. Maybe you're doing something you're passionate about and making money because you're making yourself of service to someone or working for someone. Your passion, sex and intimacy, endings and new beginnings. That's an area of assistance and opportunity that could come in for you while, Mercury is in this sector. Now, as far as the friction you're going to feel, those are in your areas of Pisces or Virgo. That's where you have to put in extra energy. That's where you could see the friction. You could have delays in traffic, delays on your way to work. You could have to make sure you check your tire. That you have to make sure you check your tires. Make sure you got your oil changed. Make sure you have everything set. If you're traveling, check your travel arrangements, because it's squaring travel both ways during your daily routines and when you're going to work. Make sure you have your ID on you if you're driving, because you don't want to get a ticket. All right. It's squaring what you think and preach. It's squaring siblings. It's squaring people in your networks of people or neighbors. So you could get into an argument with a neighbor or a sibling or someone in your network of people, or you could have to put in some work to work for one of these people. Okay. And that's where the friction is coming in. You could have to drive long distances. You could have to, people opposing what you think and preach. Okay. Areas of Pisces and Virgo are areas of contention for this area, and they're areas where you have to put in more work. So beware of that as, the planet Mercury moves through Sagittarius. Stay tuned for the tarot portion coming up next, and I'll see you back here on Wednesday night for your Thursday, Friday, Saturday astrology. Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. E-Ray Taronic here with the tarot portion of your reading for the week of November 21st, 2021. Okay, so permeating your reading is the Eight of Pentacles. It's actually 3 cards. You got the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Five of Wands. So this is telling me, number one, to fight for what it is you want. Number one, with that King of Cups there, you're looking for some sort of emotional balance or problem solving. The King is a strong negotiator, so it's telling you maybe even to negotiate as it pertains to what it is you're trying to create or cultivate, because the Eight of Pentacles is about education, apprenticeship, investing in yourself. But there's a lot of competition going around, or either conflicts or tension or fights. So this is prompting you to negotiate. Okay? Negotiate. In order to solve problems, use your intuition. In addition to that, to invest in yourself, invest in your craft and your creativity. Okay. Even if you are a patron of the arts, if you are maybe a fire sign, rising or moon, we got the Queen of Wands, and that's somebody that's determined and passionate. So it's saying that you need to be determined and passionate to bring about what it is you're trying to bring about. Now, as you're submitting yourself at the top of this hill, going through this test of faith, the cards are reminding you with this Seven of Cups not to be fanciful as to all of your choices at your disposal. Okay, you're going through some type of transition period, or some type of peace being restored, harmony being restored, because of you submitting yourself at the top of this hill. But be very mindful that all the choices you have at your disposal are not going to give you what you want. So don't be too fanciful as to your choices. Now, it's telling me not to tell you not to take anything for granted as well. Okay? Don't take things for granted. So be very mindful of being appreciative of what you have at your disposal, what you have in front of you. Okay? Let's see. I hope you got all of that, and it was recording me. Yeah, you're going through this transition period where peace is restored. Have gratitude, and don't take for granted what you have at your disposal. Make sure that you are not being too fanciful about your choices. Now, you have this Nine of Pentacles card coming in, and the Nine of Pentacles card talks about some type of gratitude or luxury, issues being resolved with family members, money woes being over. Now, this could deal with a family. Okay, this could be dealing with a mother, or the mother side of the family. This also could be dealing with a business organization and money coming to you, and you having that hope that this money is going to come. Maybe something comes in making you feel more hopeful as to a situation with a mother side of the family, or some type of money that is aspecting you. You've reached a point where past experiences are enabling you to make a dream come true. Okay. But this is an increased level of hope. Now you also have the King of Wands, which talks about some fire sign person around you. This could be about you if you're a fire sign, rising or moon, which means Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Or this could be someone around you. Okay, now there's something going on with either materialism or greed or some misdirected passion, one of the two. This is asking you to be honorable. Okay, because people enjoy your presence when you're around them. But be honorable, be compassionate, and be wise as it pertains to whatever this misdirected passion is. Okay, because you got the Devil card, and that does either point to you dealing with a Capricorn person, or you having some type of misdirected passion, or some greed aspecting this misdirected passion. Now, it could also talk about a relationship, investing money maybe in the wrong person, you know, for short-term gain. But you've got some type of win coming in, and some recognition, whether it is with a mother figure, whether it is with someone you feel is the Empress, because the Empress is an omen for good relationships. She's also talks about fertility and abundance, you know. So something is coming in for you, even if this is about greed or some type of misdirected passion. Some type of win or recognition is coming into you. Now your challenge and your advice is permeated by the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is telling you to keep forging forward routinely, you know, because it's about routine success and efficiency. The Knight is somebody who continues to plot forward with what he believes and do the same thing routinely because it works for him. Your challenge is going to be trusting someone around you within a partnership. Either you are having some type of conflicts or arguments with someone over time, their time solvency, they're balancing time, or money. So it's either a conflict about money or time within a creative partnership, and you don't trust somebody. Either somebody is stealing money from you, and that's the challenge, or you just don't trust somebody within some type of creative partnership. Usually that's 3 or more people that it's involving. And yeah, you either don't trust somebody or somebody's stealing money from you, one or the other. Now, the advice is for you to chill out. Literally, it's the Temperance card. It's asking you to balance your emotions, balance your anger, balance your volatility. You know, because on the Temperance card, she has 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on the ground, and she has these 2 cups that she's balancing the water within, you know, on this card. Okay, with these 2 cups, she's pouring water in one, pouring water in the other one, pouring water in one, pouring water in the other one, and she's maintaining her balance, even with 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on the ground. So that's what it's telling you to do. Calm down, chill out, balance your emotions, find some type of cool, calming ground, you know. Patience. If you want to cultivate your family legacy, your generational wealth, and bring this wish fulfillment in, or this money in, you got to chill out. You got to calm down, and you got to have patience. Okay? Okay. That's what's aspecting you, Cancer. God bless you. I hope this helped, and I'll see you next week. Bye now. Hello, kings and queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of the opportunities and assistance aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Be sure to like and subscribe. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. Now, let's talk about a few of the events that we have going on this week before we get into the astrology. First of all, I hope you've already purchased Deadliest Intuition, my newest psychological thriller. I would love for you to review it and let me know what you think. Tag me on Facebook in your review. I would greatly appreciate it. If you have not picked up It's a Perfectly Fine Christmas by LaJill Hunt, please do so. It's a perfect stocking stuffer for your Christmas holiday if you know others who like to read. Mental Chatter Musings is spotlighting none other than Latoya Chandler. You can pick up one of her novels everywhere books are sold, or even stop over at her website, Treasures and Spoils. Her candle line is exemplary. I am a consumer of hers, and I can attest to that. You would be doing yourself a great service by going over there and purchasing one of her products. Now, there was a rescheduling of LaShira Lee's Cool Conversation with Kiana Dancy. It's supposed to be on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you go to Facebook Live and tap into LaShira Lee, then you can catch that interview that was previously rescheduled. In addition to that, on Tuesday, check out Diverse Shelves, where they speak of the new releases that are coming out over on Clubhouse at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's an open forum where you can come over and discuss the new releases or recent releases that you are interested in, and they would love to see you there. On Friday, the Facebook group ICU Reading and Chatting has Freestyle Friday as usual. Come on over and check out the freestyles. If you'd like to participate as an artist, contact Ebony Evans. She's the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club on Facebook. Without any further ado, let's get into your astrology. Hello Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. E-Ray Taronic here with the astrology portion of your reading for the week of November 21st, 2021. Now this is going to be your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday astrology. If you're looking for Sunday, you can find that written out at on my Facebook page, author E-Ray Taronic. Now without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Make sure you're back here on Wednesday night for your Thursday, Friday, Saturday astrology. And don't forget to like and subscribe. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. Now, on Monday, the 22nd, the sun is in Sagittarius at 0 degree. So this is a day that's telling you not to stay stagnant. If you know there are things that you need to be doing, do them. Don't allow friends to hold you back, because you could find yourself at a loss later. This is about your area of career and mastery. Okay, this is where you don't need to be holding back. This is where you need to take care of your business, especially if you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees of that sector. Don't let your relationships get in the way, whether it's your area of Pisces or Virgo. If you have placements there between 0 and 3 degrees, those areas clash with this area, okay, of career for you. So don't let your relationships get in your way. Even if you have to care for someone or something like that, make sure you find time to do whatever it is that you master. Maybe you find yourself putting in some hard work in that area of helping someone, that you're in a relationship with. Or not like, it doesn't have to be sexual or anything like that. It could be, a platonic relationship as well, or familial. But anyway, moving along, don't stay stagnant. Keep moving forward. Around 3 or 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, the moon in Cancer at 8 degrees will make a fated aspect to Saturn in Aquarius at 8 degrees, while Chiron in Aries is at 8 degrees sextiling Saturn with healing and squaring the moon with healing. So healing is coming in. Healing is ushered in through money and resources for you. And this could be about home and family. This could be about some restrictions placed on you. This healing is helping you, but it requires guts and tenacity. Tasks can be completed if you work carefully and pay attention. Now, if you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees of this Aries, Cancer, or Aquarius, you can see that healing coming into you. Now it's directly aspecting, squaring your area of romance, creative endeavors, and children. So maybe this is where you're getting some money or garnering some finances, that healing through romance, creative endeavors, and children, or for creative endeavors and children. This is secret. This is something behind the scenes, though. This is something that you're doing in your solitude, or maybe someone doesn't know about, but this is money and resources coming your way that is, provide some type of closure for you, and maybe even for home and family. Well, not home and family, but a romantic partner, a child, and things like that. If you have those placements between 8 and 11 degrees. Now, shortly after, the moon in Cancer at 9 degrees will trine Pallas in Pisces. If you have placements between 6 and 12 degrees, a blessing surfaces that benefits you through your talents. Okay, this could be from you helping someone or someone helping you, but it involves your area of romance, creative endeavors, and children. So you could be helping your children, they could be helping you, you could be helping a romantic partner, them, you could even be going out and having a good time with someone, and this is bringing in a feeling of blessings to you. You feel good about it on Monday. Now on Tuesday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 1 degree. Some of you could have a fight on your hands on this day, especially as it pertains to court or legal matters. So tone down the aggression, because that will get you nowhere, okay? If you have those placements between 0 and 4 degrees of Sagittarius, and I'd even say Pisces and Virgo, this is dealing with your relationships and career or whatever it is you master. You could be taking someone to court, someone could be taking you to court, or you could simply be trying to garner some type of justice within a relationship that you've been dealing with, as far as what you master or even in career, okay, if you have those placements. Now, the moon in Cancer at 16 degrees will trine Mars and Scorpio. So a blessing will show up to assist you through some challenges you've been having in your sector of long distance travel with someone at a distance from you, maybe. Your education and skills, your morals, spirituality, what you think and preach. All of those areas is where you've been having issues. And now something is coming in as a blessing to help you through those issues. And it's coming in through either a romantic partner, a creative endeavor, or it might come in during play, or it comes in and it has to do with your children. Whether this help is deserved or not, it's aspecting. Someone is helping for a reason here, but do they expect something in return? That's what you want to ask yourself. Now on Wednesday, the sun enters Sagittarius at 2 degrees. Success can be had on this day, but do know the green-eyed monster is out and about, so there will be haters slandering your name. But don't worry, because this placement is protected. It's an angle of spiritual protection or support and protection from a higher source in general. Don't forget to be grateful for the support and protection being brought to you. Okay, be thankful and grateful for that. Gratitude brings in more goodness always. Now, if you have placements between 0 and 5 degrees of Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, you could have a blessing coming into you through career or whatever it is you master, bringing you some type of money and resources that heals because of you being of service to someone through work. It could be resources for your health. It could have to do with your daily routines, maybe where you're of service to others. On this day, if you have placements between 0 and 5 degrees of Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Now, if it's assistance that's coming your way, that is the success that people are jealous about, or that this person, whoever it is jealous about. Most likely some relationship that you harbor. You square Virgo and Pisces, or that area squares Virgo and Pisces, that area of career. So it could be a career relationship that, is mad about what you're garnering, the goodness you're garnering. But if it's assistance and opportunity, it's going to be in your area of Leo, Libra, and Aquarius. So check your chart to see if you have any placements between 0 and 5 degrees of Libra and Aquarius. And if so, you're going to have that assistance coming in behind the scenes through secret sacrifice, solitude, closure, maybe even spirituality to create the endings that you want to create. And it's assisting you with your shared finances. It's assisting you with things you're passionate about. Maybe you have a chance to work in your solitude on something you're passionate about and garner some shared finances. But this is definitely aspecting you, even sex and intimacy behind the scenes. You'll have offers for that as well. on Wednesday if you have placements between 0 and 5 degrees. And that could also be what's bringing the green eye monster your way. If somebody at work sees somebody likes you and they're a hater, and hey, you know, it happens. Now, the moon will trine Mercury in Scorpio at 29 degrees. A blessing is communicated to you through your area of Scorpio regarding home and family, or whatever it is Cancer means for you. For you, Cancer is about romance, creative endeavors, play, self-expression, and children. So a blessing is coming in, to that area, communicated from your area of long distance travel, education, and skills. So you might be traveling. This might be good news coming in from someone at a distance from you. That's a blessing. Or you might be traveling with a loved one or a child. You might be traveling, or you might be expressing what it is you think and preach. This might be something that's a blessing for your education, for your creative works and things like that, pulling in people at a distance from you, even lovers. Either way, if you're helping someone, just be careful you're not putting yourself in danger or risk of instability, whether financial or instability with a lover, or even instability while you're out and about. If this is someone helping you, they could be even helping you out of a situation of instability, whether it's financial or with a lover, or regardless. You might be traveling long distance and somebody helps you because you need the assistance. If you have placements between 26 and 29 degrees of Scorpio or Cancer, that's aspecting for you. Now, also on Wednesday, Venus in Capricorn at 16 degrees will sextile Scorpio at 16 degrees. Mars in Scorpio. So this is opportunities and assistance to make it, or that helps you through some type of challenge under the guise of romance, finances, and pleasure. It assists you through this challenge that you're having with long distance travel, or with someone at a distance from you, education and skills, people opposing what you think and preach, your morals, your spirituality. There's an opportunity through a friend or someone within a social group that wants to help you accomplish a goal and help you expand your reach. They want to help you, maybe even garner your assistance and give you money for that. You know, you might garner some finances because Venus is in here. If you have those placements in Capricorn or Scorpio between 13 and 19 degrees, this is definitely aspecting you. And this is a placement where you can garner some authority and or even money that's sorely needed or waited for. But what does this person want in return is the question. Now, also on Wednesday, Mercury in Sagittarius will trine the moon in Leo at 0 degrees. And the sun in Sagittarius will trine Leo at 2 degrees. So for you, getting things done brings in blessings. Even admiration shows up from the most unlikely of places. Okay, this admiration could show up within work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people. And it has to do with career or whatever it is you master. Okay, be sure that you're not compromising your morals to partake in this blessing, no matter how much you need it. Okay, there will be people already on the sidelines sending you the evil eye because of your good fortune. So be very mindful of that. Some of your relationships, whether it's a Virgo or Pisces, those are the placements that square that area. It doesn't have to be a Virgo or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person, but it can be, because those areas square that area of career and mastery of Sagittarius for you. But this is definitely a blessing coming into you. Truly a blessing coming into you. Now, your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others square Scorpio and Taurus as well. So you could have people evil eyeing you during travel, people at a distance from you, people near you, people, neighbors, people in your networks of people, opposing what it is you think and preach, and they're putting that evil eye out toward you. But don't worry. You know, if you have those placements between 0 and 5 degrees of Sagittarius or Leo, the blessings are still coming in for you nevertheless. Now, the last transit I want to talk about on Wednesday is Mercury moving into Sagittarius at 2 degrees. No, Mercury entering Sagittarius at 0 degree. This is the angle that's asking you not to stay stagnant. If you have placements between 0 or 3 degrees, 0 to 3 degrees, you're going to feel this immediately, these energies, okay? And as the planet moves along, once it gets within 3 degrees of your degree, then it will aspect you. And by degree, I mean, okay, well, what I'm talking about is the signs that I'm going to mention. Okay, I'll tell you whether they're blessings, whether they are blockages, or whether it is opportunities or assistance. Okay, so you just look in your chart to see if you have those placements, what degree it's at, and that kind of helps you basically narrow down when you're going to see this blessing, because once it gets within 3 degrees of your degree, you'll start feeling it. And the planet moves typically 1 degree a day. It starts at 0 degree on Wednesday. Okay. Now, if you're looking for blessings communicated to you about your skills or good communication, that's going to come in through Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Okay, so if you have any placements between 0 and 3 degrees, you're going to feel it now. But this is money coming in through work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. Opportunities to make money and garner finances and resources coming into you, especially with Chiron over there in Aries bringing in healing. This is going to be for the next several weeks. Now, the assistance and opportunities that's going to come into you that have to do with career and mastery are all going to be behind the scenes. People are not going to necessarily know about it. It could be bringing you in closure. It could be assistance with spiritual matters. It could be some type of secret that's told to you in career that brings you or garners you some type of shared finances. This is help coming to you for shared under the guise of shared finances. Help coming to you with passion. Help coming to you with your creating the endings and new beginnings you want to create. Help with sex and intimacy even. So you'll have chances to make shared finances through career as well. If you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees of Libra or Aquarius, you'll feel this right off. But if not, you'll feel it eventually once it comes across your nodes of Libra or Aquarius. You'll feel that assistance and opportunity. Now, the areas of friction are your areas of Virgo and Pisces. So that's where you're going to have to work harder on your career relationships, on relationships, any of your relationships, basically, period. You're going to have to work a little harder because that area of Pisces and Virgo squares that area of career and mastery in Sagittarius. So you're going to be dealing with that over the next several weeks. Stay tuned for the tarot portion coming up next, and I'll see you back here on Wednesday night for your Thursday, Friday, Saturday astrology. Bye now. Hello Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. E-Ray Taronic here with the tarot portion of your reading for the week of November 21st, 2021. Your week is permeated, first of all, by the King of Cups. And the King of Cups talks about emotional balance, problem solving, being a strong negotiator. You might be lost in your thoughts and distant this week, so you want to be mindful of that. Your heart is better suited than your head to assess a situation. Okay? Be calm, be cool, and be reassuring. Okay? This week. Now, you're waiting for some type of money, some type of balance to bring you out from uncertain times, and you're being prompted to listen to your intuition and allow it to guide you. When you have the High Priestess, that talks about keeping your emotions closely guarded, keeping them hidden to your chest. Okay, well, not to your chest, but just keeping things revealed until you know it's safe to say something about them or to reveal them, as it pertains to money, balancing money even. But you're waiting for this to come in. You have the Chariot card. So you're driving something forward. You're expanding. There's some type of preparation that's coming in. Some money flowing your way. Some problems being solved. Something is being balanced. Some type of justice is going to come your way, and the scales are going to be balanced. Okay? Your world is changing. Please keep the wheel spinning in a positive direction by thinking positive and stop focusing on the cups that have spilled over, and focus on the 2 cups that you have behind you, because you have some type of unexpected gifts or payouts coming through. Either you being you taking on the stance of the King of Queen of Pentacles, being generous, stability in finances. You could be a patron of the arts, or this could be somebody that's aspecting you, or somebody that's around you that might be a, it could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Or it could just be someone around you that is a patron of the arts, that is a good provider, that is a hard worker, and they're bringing in some sort of money or payout, or some balanced give and take. Okay, there's some type of balance, give and take flowing in your world changing. Your challenge and advice is, I hope you got all of that. There's there's that balance. Don't focus on what spilled over, okay? Because your world is changing. You're having that balance with this person that's aspecting you, this businesswoman, or you're a businesswoman and you're bringing in, I'm sorry about that, some sort of money or payout. So don't focus on what cups have spilled over, okay? You're going to be driving something forward, and some justice is going to be coming in for you. Your challenge and advice is permeated by the Wheel of Fortune card. And this is as it pertains to some wish fulfillment with your stability. This is your challenge, okay? You're looking at your investments right now, or you're looking at what you've invested into this person around you, that maybe you enjoy their presence when they're around you. Maybe they're honorable and normally wise and compassionate to others. If this is not you, this is a person that's around you, and you're looking at what you've invested in that person, okay? And right now you're going through burnout. You're going through, maybe it's avoidance. Maybe somebody's avoiding you. Maybe this person, this King of Wands person, is avoiding you. You might feel isolated from this person. This can also indicate you setting aside problems in order to avoid them. Okay, so be very, very mindful of that as well. Just don't stay down, okay? Get yourself upright, okay? That's enough rest and passivity, okay? You need to forge toward your new beginning passionately. Forge toward new endeavors, new ways to, create what it is you want to create. Whether it's new friends, new relationships, this is prompting you not to fight, not to argue with people, not to be hasty, as it pertains to new endeavors and new friends as well, not to act hastily. So you're going to have to calm down and gain some type of emotional balance, okay? Because this is, something is going on here with, with you. Maybe people are trying not to even be around you because you're tripping out too. That could, for some of you, okay? Just you might need to calm down off of the Knight of Swords, off of trying to battle with others around you, okay? Because you have this goodness coming in and it's aspecting you. God bless you. I hope this helped. I'll talk to you next week. Bye now. Hello, kings and queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of the opportunities and assistance aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Be sure to like and subscribe. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. Now, let's talk about a few of the events that we have going on this week before we get into the astrology. First of all, I hope you've already purchased Deadliest Intuition, my newest psychological thriller. I would love for you to review it and let me know what you think. Tag me on Facebook in your review. I would greatly appreciate it. If you have not picked up It's a Perfectly Fine Christmas by LaJill Hunt, please do so. It's a perfect stocking stuffer for your Christmas holiday if you know others who like to read. Mental Chatter Musings is spotlighting none other than Latoya Chandler. You can pick up one of her novels everywhere books are sold, or even stop over at her website, Treasures and Spoils. Her candle line is exemplary. I am a consumer of hers, and I can attest to that. You would be doing yourself a great service by going over there and purchasing one of her products. Now, there was a rescheduling of LaShira Lee's Cool Conversation with Kiana Dancy. It's supposed to be on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you go to Facebook Live and tap into LaShira Lee, then you can catch that interview that was previously rescheduled. In addition to that, on Tuesday, check out Diverse Shelves, where they speak of the new releases that are coming out over on Clubhouse at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's an open forum where you can come over and discuss the new releases or recent releases that you are interested in, and they would love to see you there. On Friday, the Facebook group ICU Reading and Chatting has Freestyle Friday as usual. Come on over and check out the freestyles. If you'd like to participate as an artist, contact Ebony Evans. She's the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club on Facebook. Without any further ado, let's get into your astrology. Hello Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. Taronic here with your astrology portion of your reading for the week of November 21st, 2021. This is going to be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. You can meet me back here at on Wednesday night for your Thursday, Friday, Saturday astrology. If you're looking for the Sunday astrology, it's always written out on my Facebook page, author Taronic. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. So let's get into it. On Monday, November the 22nd, the sun is in Sagittarius at 0 degrees. Don't stay stagnant on this day, okay? If you know there are things that need to be done, then you need to do them. Don't allow friends or family members hold you back, because you could find yourself at a loss later. And Sagittarius is your area of sheer finances, endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about, even sex and intimacy. So you don't want to get see any losses in those areas, especially with sheer finances. So be mindful of that. Pisces and Virgo squares that area. So you could have friends, your romantic partner, your children, wanting to hang out and have fun, and they could kind of be getting in the way of things that need to be done. So be very mindful if you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees of Sagittarius, Pisces, or Virgo. Now, around 3 or 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, PM, of course, the moon in Cancer at 8 degrees will make a fated aspect to Saturn in Aquarius at 8 degrees. Cancer is your area of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people, neighbors. It's making a direct aspect to what it is you master or career. Okay, and healing is coming in because of a sextile to from Chiron and Aries to Saturn and Aquarius, and it's still squaring your sector of Cancer. It's still squaring your sector of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people, but it's squaring it with healing. So you're healing things behind the scenes, secretly, through your restrictions and responsibilities placed on you in career. You're healing because of those. You're getting things done, okay? And you're gaining closure there. You're creating the endings you want to create. Now, along with that, it's directly aspecting a sibling. So something could be going on behind the scenes with a sibling. Communication with someone in your networks of people. Communication during short distance travel. Maybe it takes for you to travel a short distance. Maybe you're dealing with neighbors or neighborhoods. Either way, if you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees, this could require tenacity, but tasks can be completed if you work carefully and you just pay attention, okay? Because you don't want to get into any accidents. Shortly after that, the moon in Cancer at 9 degrees will trine Pallas in Pisces. So if you have placements between 6 and 12 degrees, a blessing surfaces that benefits you through your talents, the talents you hold in the area of friends, goals, and social groups, or where you're utilizing your talents with friends to accomplish goals with social groups. Some blessing is coming in and communicated to you, maybe through someone in your networks of people, possibly through a sibling, maybe through a neighbor. Maybe it's communicated to you during short distance travel. Maybe you're helping someone or someone is helping you. You could be helping someone in, during short distance travel or traffic. You might have to drive to somebody and help them, fix something on their car or whoever, who knows. But That's aspecting you. Somebody could be helping you or you're helping them, but you're utilizing your talent, so you might be helping someone else if you have placements between 6 and 12 degrees. Now on Tuesday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 1 degree. Now, some of you could have a fight on your hands on this day, especially as it pertains to court or legal matters, or where you want justice coming into you as it pertains to shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and things you're passionate about, even sex and intimacy. Tone down the aggression because it gets you nowhere, whether it's with sex and intimacy, whether it's with shared finances, whether it's creating the endings and new beginnings you want, garnering that justice, or you're going to court. Don't be angry, okay? Because that won't help you, okay? You get more bees with honey. Remember that. The moon in Cancer at 16 degrees will trine Scorpio. So a blessing will show up to assist you through challenges you've been having in your sector of relationships. Whether it's help that's deserved or not, it's aspecting. Someone is helping you for a reason here. If they expect something in return, it's the question. Now, this is your area of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people, even neighbors. So one of those partnerships is assisting you, but you want to ask yourself, why are they assisting you? If you have placements between 13 and 19 degrees of Cancer or Scorpio. Now, on Wednesday, the sun enters Sagittarius at 2 degrees. If you have placements between 0 and 5 degrees of Sagittarius, I would say Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, I would say Aquarius or Libra as well. Success can be had for you. The green-eyed monster will be out and about though, so there will be haters slandering your name, but don't worry about it because you're protected. This angle, Sagittarius at 2 degrees, is a protected angle, whether it's from the spiritual realm or from someone of more authority than you. Be grateful for this support and this protection, okay? Make sure you show gratitude and say thank you. If you have placements between 0 and 5 degrees, you can expect maybe the green-eyed monster to be coming to you from your area of Pisces or Virgo. And it could be because those are your areas of contention. It could be a friend, someone within a social group. It could be a romantic partner, someone within a creative endeavor. It could even be a child. It could be any of those people upset about your shared finances, upset about the endings and new beginnings you're creating, upset about maybe some sex and intimacy. You know, some of you have kids and you're meeting new people, you know, because you're not with your significant other anymore, or you're divorced or something like that. And kids don't want you getting with somebody new. So it could be that as well. So just be mindful of that, you know, that's happening for some people. Now, if it's blessings coming to you through shared finances, they're going to be coming through Leo or Aries, and they're going to be behind the scenes in secret. This may be something you made a sacrifice for, something you worked on in your solitude to bring this money into home and family, or to garner some type of endings and new beginnings you want with home and family, or even a home. Now, if it's blessings, if it's opportunities and assistance coming to you, that's going to be coming through career or whatever it is you master. You're going to have chances to work for people, to garner shared finances, to help people during your daily routines. You could get help, or you could be helping others with things you're passionate about. You could be getting jobs and garnering shared finances through that. You could be getting help with health, and it's creating the endings and new beginnings you want. But that's aspecting you if you have placements between 0 and 5 degrees. Now, the moon in Cancer will trine Scorpio at 29 degrees on Wednesday. Okay, now this is if you have placements between 26 and 29 degrees of Scorpio or Cancer, the blessing is going to be communicated to you regarding the challenges you've been having with some of your relationships. Maybe a sibling, a neighbor, someone in your networks of people, maybe even during short distance travel. Someone is helping you or you're helping them. Now, they could be helping you through a dangerous situation. So make sure, you know, you're not putting anybody of danger of instability, whether it's financial, maybe it's with a lover, or even while you're out and about. Traffic is noted here. So if someone's helping you in traffic or you're helping someone else, make sure you're over to the side of the road so you don't, you know, make sure you're careful. Make sure you're out of the way, okay? And don't put yourself in any type of jeopardy. And don't let others put themselves in jeopardy either. Now, Venus in Capricorn at 16 degrees will sextile Mars in Scorpio at 16 degrees. So if you have placements between 13 and 19 degrees of Capricorn or Scorpio, this is an opportunity or some kind of assistance that comes in under the guise of romance, finances, or pleasure. This assistance helps you through challenges. This is where you could garner authority or money that's sorely needed and that you've been waiting for. But why is this person helping you? That's what you want to ask yourself. Capricorn is your area of long distance travel. So this could be someone at a distance from you, or they're helping you with long distance travel. Education and skills, what you think and preach. They could be helping you with education and skills or what you think and preach to expand your message or showcase your talents in that area. This is possibly a relationship that you've been having challenges with. Okay. And, or maybe they're helping you with a relationship you've been having challenges with. Check your chart to see if you have any placements between 13 and 19 degrees. This could garner money, good times, or even romance for you. Now, also on Wednesday, Mercury in Sagittarius will trine the moon in Leo at 0 degree, and the sun at 2 degrees Sagittarius will trine the moon at 2 degree. The moon in Leo. So this is two aspects shining blessings on your area of home and family. If you have placements between 0 and 5 degrees of Leo or Sagittarius, this could be bringing in some shared finances to you. This could be bringing in the endings and new beginnings you want. This could be about something you're passionate about, even sex and intimacy coming in for home and family and to bless home and family if you have those placements between 0 and 5 degrees. Admiration could come from the most unlikely places, but you're getting the job done, and people notice that. So they admire you for that. Now, beware that this blessing could reveal itself, but be sure you're not compromising your morals to partake in this blessing, no matter how much you need it, because there are people on the sidelines already giving you the evil eye because of your good fortune, even though they don't matter, because that angle of Sagittarius at 2 degree is an angle of protection. So don't worry, but just don't gloat or rub it in people's face, Now, the last transit I want to talk about is Mercury moving into Sagittarius at 0 degree. If you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees in your chart, you're going to feel this immediately, off rip on Wednesday. If not, you'll feel it as the planet moves over your nodes. It starts at 0 degree on Wednesday, and Mercury moves a degree a day. So, you can kind of narrow it down. That's how I do it. I just look daily and narrow it down from there. And then you check to see when it's going to be within 3 degrees of your degree. And that's how you know it's coming for you, whether it's blessings, blockages, or communication. But let me tell you, first of all, on this day, you don't want to be stagnant, okay? That's for any of those placements in that area between 0 and 3 degrees. But for the next several weeks, let's look at the blessings, the opportunity, and the blockages you're going to see as it pertains to your skills and your communication. Now, as far as your communication and skills as it pertains to shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and things you're passionate about, opportunities and assistance will come from your areas of Libra and Aquarius. Those will be opportunities to work, to showcase your skills, to work on what it is you master, and to bring you some type of money and resources in, some shared finances in, through work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. This could bring you some type of resources with health. This could bring you some type of where you could be putting yourself of service to others and making some type of shared finances, or garnering some type of shared finances. Do know that this money could be coming into you if you have placements in Aquarius or Libra. During this next several weeks, it's eventually going to come across your nodes, and that's the opportunities and assistance that you're going to see. Okay, whether it's with health, offers of sex and intimacy from people you work with, garnering shared finances, being of service to people. You're going to be getting jobs and things like that. You have blessings coming in. The blessings are through Aries and Leo. So the blessings coming into home and family secretly behind the scenes that nobody knows about, through where you've sacrificed. People might be telling you secrets that are blessings. You gaining closure, that's a blessing to home and family. And it's all coming in under the guise of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about, and and even sex and intimacy. Now, Pisces and Virgo are the areas that square those areas. So that's where you're going to have to put in more effort. That's where you're going to have to really work on your skills. That's where you're going to have friction. That's where you're going to have people, difficult people to deal with. Okay. That's where you'll also be spending more money as well. So watch it with spending too much money with your romantic partner, your children, or on creative endeavors. And watch out for maybe even a partner even not being on the up and up with you about money, whether it's a child or a romantic partner, or someone within a creative endeavor. Friends, goals, and social groups, you're going to have to work on harder to garner money and to have them care about the things that you're passionate about. For you to accomplish goals there, you're going to have to put in more effort in your area of Pisces and Virgo as it pertains to this transit over the next several weeks. Stay tuned for your tarot portion, and I'll see you back here on Wednesday night for the Thursday, Friday, Saturday astrology. Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. Taronic here with your tarot portion of your reading for the week of November 21st. Now, you got a lot of cards that came out. First of all, for your overall reading, like for your what's basically permeating the reading, number one, you have the Ten of Swords. So that already says that you're feeling some sort of defeat, loss, or endings. And endings could be dramatic or harsh, but you'll move past them more easily than they appear. But the thing is that you are, some disaster is aspecting, but it's avoidable because it's somewhat of your own making. Maybe it's fear of change, resistance, dishonesty. Do what you can, while there's still time. A current struggle is going to have to come to an end either way it goes, but you're feeling so much overburdening, maybe even avoiding responsibility, struggling with your circumstances and how much you've taken on and blaming others because of it. Stay out of the blame game and stay out of victim mentality, because ultimately you'll end up with a lighter load if you just keep your head down and you keep plodding along. Even your challenge and advice is advising you to keep plodding along. But before we get into the challenges and advice, I see that you're aspecting some new journey. You're going on some new journey, and the new journey is calling for you to attend to your deeper needs and submit yourself at the top of a hill with that. Submit yourself at the top of a hill with saying, I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to make sure that I am taken care of. I'm going to attend to my deeper needs and what's really going on the inside of me. Okay? Because you already have Scorpio, Mars in your area of relationships, and you're having all these conflicts or troubles with your relationships because of the struggle within. Okay, if you submit yourself at the top of a hill and be committed to either attending to your deeper needs or the needs of this water sign person around you, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, either one, you're going to manifest the material success and prosperity you're trying to manifest. Maybe even some type of unexpected gifts or investments or money, unearned income or something like that. Okay, now you're submitting yourself at the top of a hill. Again, I got this card out twice, and as opposed to looking at the cups that have spilled over, the 3 cups, you have 2 cups behind you. And those 2 cups behind you can help you come out of the financial disarray or disorganization or money worries that you're having. You have to keep your wits about you and avoid excess spending, okay, and imbalanced behavior, because that imbalanced behavior just brings on more imbalanced situations to you. There also could be dishonesty playing around in your business world, and that's why your funds are low, because of the dishonesty just going around. Now, you're having some sort of rebirth as to your stability this week, and that's going to be about either someone at a distance from you, fast communication, you're coming your way, maybe that boosts your self-confidence, or some type of travel that's going on. But either way, you are having some type of rebirth there, and this could be with a Scorpio person, or this could be with one of your relationships that you have in the home. Okay, now your advice, your Advice and challenges are permeated by that Knight of Pentacles card, which talks about plodding along routinely. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep going forward. Keep moving forward, but make sure you're moving and you're not stagnant. Okay, don't sit yourself still. Remember, it said fear of change will continue to bring on some type of disaster. Okay, you can be your own demise sometimes. Your challenge is going to be having the confidence, okay, or either working on your stability, having the confidence to look within and trust your own subconscious, to trust what your intuition is telling you within some type of partnership, collaborative work, or team, within some team effort. Okay, and you're having trouble contemplating and really taking time to meditate and think about what is going on, and it's holding you in some type of self-imposed prison. That's a self-imposed prison, because when you have all those swords, that means you're up in your head too much. Okay, come out of that self-imposed prison and try to research more about either this mother figure you're having these issues with, this woman figure, or it could be problems with your mother's side of the family, or for you, I really believe a lot of you, it's about a business organization. It's asking you to look within and garner more information about the choices and opportunities you have at your disposal. Not all of them are going to give you what you want, but there are plenty of choices and opportunities at your disposal. Don't fantasize anything, okay? Research and get the hard, concrete facts, okay? And don't be too fanciful about the choices in front of you. Okay? God bless you. I hope this helped, and I'll see you next week. Bye now. Hello, kings and queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of the opportunities and assistance aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Be sure to like and subscribe. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. Now, let's talk about a few of the events that we have going on this week before we get into the astrology. First of all, I hope you've already purchased Deadliest Intuition, my newest psychological thriller. I would love for you to review it and let me know what you think. Tag me on Facebook in your review. I would greatly appreciate it. If you have not picked up It's a Perfectly Fine Christmas by LaJill Hunt, please do so. It's a perfect stocking stuffer for your Christmas holiday if you know others who like to read. Mental Chatter Musings is spotlighting none other than LaToya Chandler. You can pick up one of her novels everywhere books are sold, or even stop over at her website, Treasures and Spoils. Her candle line is exemplary. I am a consumer of hers, and I can attest to that. You would be doing yourself a great service by going over there and purchasing one of her products. Now, there was a rescheduling of LaShira Lee's Cool Conversation with Kiana Dancy. It's supposed to be on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you go to Facebook Live and tap into LaShira Lee, then you can catch that interview that was previously rescheduled. In addition to that, on Tuesday, check out Diverse Shelves, where they speak of the new releases that are coming out over on Clubhouse at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's an open forum where you can come over and discuss the new releases or recent releases that you are interested in, and they would love to see you there. On Friday, the Facebook group ICU Reading and Chatting has Freestyle Friday as usual. Come on over and check out the freestyles. If you'd like to participate as an artist, contact Ebony Evans. She's the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club on Facebook. Without any further ado, let's get into your astrology. Hello Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign people. E-Ray Tarana here with your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday astrology for the week of November 21st, 2021. Make sure you like and subscribe. It lets me know that you appreciate the content that I am putting out. In addition to that, you can meet me back here on Wednesday night to find your Thursday, Friday, Saturday astrology, as I am still separating things because there's a lot to cover. So I'm trying to find a way to kind of break things down for you guys, so so I'm not spending so much of my time on the astrology, but I want to help you guys as much as possible and give you guys these correct angles and stuff like that where it can actually help you. So I'm making some changes as we go along. If you're looking for the Sunday astrology, it's written out on my Facebook page and you can find that there. Now on Monday, November the 22nd, the sun is in Sagittarius at 0 degree. If you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees, don't stay stagnant, okay? If you know there are things that you need to be doing, do them, and don't allow friends or family to hold you back. This is your area of home and family. If there's things that you need to do around the house, get it done, because you can find yourself at a loss later. If there's things you need to take care of within a relationship you harbor in home and family, get done what you need to get done. If you promise something, do it, because you don't want to be seen as you don't want to renege on someone. If you have placements in Virgo or Pisces, this is definitely aspecting you for your relationships. If they're between 0 and 3 degrees, make sure you're on the ball and doing what you're supposed to do. Around 3 or 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, PM of course, the moon in Cancer at 8 degrees will make a fated aspect to Saturn in Aquarius at 8 degrees, while Chiron in Aries at 8 degrees will sextile Saturn with healing and square the moon with healing. So either way, that area of Aries is bringing in some healing for you as it pertains to work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, as well as friends, goals, and social groups. So with it bringing in that healing to you, you're healing by way of shared finances, things you're passionate about, sex and intimacy, or even through endings and new beginnings, creating the new endings and beginnings you want with friends, or through work that you're trying to create. You could also have an opportunity through those restrictions and responsibilities that you're feeling. You're putting in that work, you're putting yourself of service to others, and you're going to garner some type of shared finances from that, and that's going to bring in healing for you. If you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees of Cancer, Aries, or Aquarius. Now, it can require guts and tenacity, but tasks can be completed. Just work carefully and pay attention, okay? Now, shortly after that on Monday, the moon in Cancer at 9 degrees will trine Pallas in Pisces. So if you have placements in Cancer or Pisces between 6 and 12 degrees, a blessing could surface that benefits you through your talents. And this could be someone needing help from you, or someone helping you. Either one. If you have, let's see, Cancer is your area of friends, goals, and social groups. And you're assisting them with your talents. You're assisting one of your partnerships, one of your friends, or one of your friends is assisting you to help overcome an issue and accomplish a goal, if you have those placements between 6 and 12 degrees. Now on Tuesday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 1 degree. So if you have placements between 0 and 4 degrees, this is aspecting you. Some of you could have a fight on your hands on that day, especially as it pertains to court or legal matters, or where you're expecting justice to come into you. And this has to do with home and family. You want to tone it down though. You want to tone down the aggression, because it doesn't get you anywhere, especially if you have placements in Pisces, Virgo, or Sagittarius between that 0 and 4 degrees, because those are the areas that square each other. You and your relationships in home and family square this area. You and your relationships in career directly aspect this area. So it could be a home-based business as well, because Gemini is your area of career and mastery. So you just want to be mindful of being too aggressive, because you will not have justice come in your way if you are. Okay, be mindful of that. Now, the moon in Cancer at 16 degrees trines Mars in Scorpio. So a blessing shows up to assist you through challenges that you've been having in your sector of Scorpio, which is your sector of communication, siblings, short distance travel, neighbors, neighborhoods, and your networks of people. Someone is helping you for a reason here. They might expect something in return though. So this is some sort of blessing coming to you in that area, and a friend or someone within a social group is helping you to accomplish a goal. It could even be a sibling, like I said, a neighbor, someone within your networks of people, or during short distance travel. So just check to see if you have placements in Cancer or Scorpio between 13 and 19 degrees, and you can expect that to be happening for you. Now on Wednesday, the sun enters Sagittarius at 2 degrees. The sun enters Sagittarius at 2 degrees on Wednesday. Success can be had, but expect the green-eyed monster to be out and about. There will be haters slandering your name, but do know that this is an angle of protection. Sagittarius at 2 degrees is an angle of protection, spiritual protection, or protection from, I'd say, someone of authority over you. Don't forget to be grateful for your support and your protection. I'm actually very grateful of this angle, because my Mercury is literally at this angle, at this Sagittarius at 2 degrees. So I have a lot of spiritual protection and protection from others around me, due to what I speak and what I preach and things like that. As long as I stay on the up and up, which I do, I'm good to go. So the green-eyed monster will be out on this day, but do know you're protected at this angle on this day. Okay, from people slandering your name, whether it is someone in home and family. Most likely it will be someone in home and family, or within a home-based business, because Virgo, Pisces, and Gemini square these areas. Okay, so it could be any of those areas. It could be any of those signs, sun, moon, or rising, squaring you, giving you the evil eye. But do know, if you have placements between 0 and 5 degrees, you're going to have blessings come into you behind the scenes with secrets, sacrifice, solitude, closure. People don't even know about these blessings that are coming to you, that you've worked in your solitude to garner. And you're garnering shared finances because of it. You're working on things you're passionate about. You're creating the endings and new beginnings you want to create. And you're healed by that area, because Chiron is there as well. So those are the blessings that could be coming into you on that day. If it's opportunities or assistance that's coming in to home and family, it could be through, it's money either way for you. It could be money and resources coming through you working, you utilizing your work, health, daily routines, where you are of service to others, you being of service to others, garnering money, you helping people with health and garnering money, you garnering health resources for the home. Okay, if you have placements in Libra, Sagittarius, or Aquarius between 0 and 5 degrees, that's what they could be jealous about as well. Now the moon in Cancer will trine Mercury in Scorpio at 29 degrees. So a blessing is communicated to you through an area, through your area of Scorpio, regarding home and family, or whatever Cancer means for you. If you are helping someone here, just be careful not to put yourself in danger or at risk of instability, whether it's financial instability, whether it's instability with a love relationship, or whether it's instability or volatility while you're out having fun. If you have placements between 26 and 29 degrees of Cancer or Scorpio, you can expect this blessing to be communicated to you. And this is helping you through challenges with communication, challenges with siblings, challenges with your networks of people, challenges with neighbors, or even neighborhoods if you're trying to move. Okay, they're going to be helping you to accomplish goals, as well as your friends. They could be helping you to accomplish goals as well. Because short distance travel is aspected here, if you're helping someone during travel, or out in traffic, be careful. Make sure you're out the way, because you don't want to be in danger. And if someone is helping you, make sure they're safe as well. Now Venus in Capricorn at 16 degrees will sextile Mars in Scorpio at 16 degrees. So if you have placements between 13 and 19 degrees of Capricorn or Scorpio, this is an opportunity or some kind of assistance coming in under the guise of romance, finances, and pleasure. And this is assisting you through some type of challenge you're having with communication, siblings, short distance travel, neighbors, neighborhoods, or maybe even with your networks of people. It could be trouble you're having during travel and someone helps you. It could be a romantic partner helping you, or you helping them, a child helping you, or you helping them. It could be someone helping you within play you know, so you can go out and have fun. It could be a sibling offering to babysit for you, so you can go out and have fun with your lover. Here is where you could garner some type of authority or money as well, if it's sorely needed. But why is this person assisting you? That's the only thing. That's what you want to ask yourself. Do they want something in return? Because they could quite possibly. Check to see if you have placements between 13 and 19 degrees of Capricorn or Scorpio. Now, Mercury in Sagittarius will trine the moon in Leo at 0 degrees on Wednesday, which brings in a blessing that's going to be communicated to you for getting things done, and your admiration could show up in the most unlikely of places. But also the sun at 2 degrees Sagittarius is trining the moon in Leo at 2 degrees around 2 p.m. So another blessing could reveal itself, but just be sure that you're not compromising your morals to partake in this blessing, no matter how much you need it. There will be people already on the sidelines evil eyeing you because of your good fortune. But remember, that angle is protected, that Leo at 2 degrees, or that Sagittarius at 2 degrees. Now, if you have placements in Leo or Sagittarius between 0 and 5 degrees, expect some sort of blessing to be coming in through home and family behind the scenes. It's going to be a secret. Maybe it's because you've worked in your solitude. Maybe it's where you've sacrificed. Maybe it's bringing you some type of closure in, okay, to home and family. Maybe this is a spiritual blessing. You know, either way, this is definitely coming your way if you have those placements between 0 and 5 degrees. Now, the last transit I want to talk about is the planet of Mercury, the planet of communication and skills, moving into your area of home and family at 0 degree. If you have any placements between 0 and 3 degrees, this is aspecting you right off rip on Wednesday. You're going to feel it. But if not, as the planet moves through the nodes, once it gets within 3 degrees of your degree, then that's when you'll feel it. Let's talk about, now this is already an angle on Wednesday for you to stay on task. Don't be stagnant, because if you fall back, then you know you could regret it later if you let people get in the way of what you're trying to accomplish. Now, let's talk about the blockages, the communication, the blockages in communication or with your skills, the opportunities and assistance that's going to be coming into you, and the blessings that are going to be coming your way over the next several weeks because of Mercury being in this area of home and family for you. You'll have blessings coming into home and family from behind the scenes, through things you've worked on in your solitude. People telling you secrets that are going to help you garner some type of shared finances, create the endings and new beginnings that you want to create. Maybe you'll even have closure coming into home and family. Sex and intimacy will be better. Things you're passionate about, you'll garner blessings because of them. Opportunities and assistance will come in your areas of Libra and Aquarius. Remember, the blessings were Aries and Leo and Sagittarius. The opportunities and assistance is Libra and Aquarius. So through work, health, daily routines, you being of service to others, you're going to garner some type of money and resources. Either you're putting yourself of service to people, you're working, you're getting jobs. You could be buying a small pet. You could be getting assistance or resources with health for home and family as well. Your health insurance could be getting cut on, different things like that. You could be finally going to the doctors and getting things taken care of. But you could even be helping someone in home and family, taking them back and forth to the doctors. But either way, you're going to garner some money and resources for doing so. The only friction that you have to worry about with your communication and you know, with your skills is going to be with you and people, your relationships. Okay, you know, you and your relationships in home and family might not necessarily be vibing, and you might find that you have to open the lines of communication and put more effort into home and family, and talking to people in home and family, and dealing with people in home and family, balancing your time solvency and not shirking them off. You know, just be mindful of that over this next several weeks. Okay. God bless you guys, and stay tuned for the tarot portion of your reading. I'll see you back here Wednesday night for the Thursday, Friday, Saturday astrology. Bye now. Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. E-Ray Taronic here with the tarot portion of your reading for the week of November 21st, 2021. Okay, so the first card, first of all, permeating your entire reading is the Seven of Swords. Okay, now, that either means somebody stealing from you, Or it means you don't trust somebody around you. You think they're going to steal from you, or you think they're stealing from you. You think that you need to keep your wits about you in a situation because you can't trust someone around you. That is how you're feeling. Okay, or that's what's permeating your reading. Now, because of this non-trust or thievery, okay, this is what you're dealing with this week. You feel at some type of defeat. You've been feeling defeated and lost, but you're at the end of that defeat and loss because you already got 10 swords in your back. So you're at the end of this defeat and loss, or endings that you feel are, going to be dramatic or harsh, but, or have been, with some people. But because you're at the end of this, you've got the Ace of Cups aspecting now. So you're bringing in or calling in some type of strong emotion, some type of deep, overwhelming love or compassion, maybe some type of fulfillment that you are bringing in yourself, because you're submitting yourself at the top of a hill and you're persevering through whatever challenges you are facing this week. You might be a fire sign person, because I do have several fire. There's a lot of fire in here, okay? So because there's a lot of fire in here, fire and swords, that tells me you've been up in your head a lot, and you've been like putting out a lot of fire, just really fiery, or hopefully it's not angry. But either way, this is what's aspecting you. You're submitting yourself at the top of a hill to persevere through something. There is going to be some type of offer or good communication coming your way, possibly through a fire sign person, okay? Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Or you might be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries rising or moon person, and you're getting some type of mental clarity coming into you about you being, through you being wise, through you being a leader. Okay, maybe this is good communication coming in about you being a leader, about you being compassionate, about others valuing your presence. Okay, that good communication is definitely aspecting you. Now you have a challenge here, some fights or arguments or challenges. They're either, okay, so you've aspected the strength card, so you have the strength to weather these challenges and these fights and this tension or this competition. This could be going on in the background, or it could be going on with a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person, because that's what this strength card is noting. The strength card is noting you have the strength to get through it and persevere. The strength card could be noting that you're having these problems with a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. Or it could be aspecting that you're having this in the background, because Leo is your sector of secret, sacrifice, solitude, closure, spirituality. You could be having these battles, even with what you believe in the spiritual realm as well. And you could be having battles, gaining some type of closure within some conflicts. It could be any of those things this week. But you're prompted to have hope. Have hope that things are going to turn out better, and let go of these fights and arguments and conflicts, because you definitely need to choose your battles wisely, because you got the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords talks about some type of battles, some type of conflicts that you're having, and you wanting to win at all costs. But it's telling you to choose your battles wisely, okay? If you want to bring in this happy family, maybe you should, you got the Page of Cups aspecting too. So maybe you should listen to some music. Maybe you should loosen up a little bit. Maybe you should, to start creative new beginnings and this happiness you want to create. It will take a more grounded approach, but it's also going to take for you to, lighten up a bit. Okay, you also may be called to give some advice to someone in your family about some type of fights or conflicts that they've been having. Now, you have the Devil card aspecting your challenges and advice. So this tells me that you're either dealing with greed, you're dealing with a misdirected passion, or you might be dealing with some type of addictions, or you're investing in the wrong person, or you're investing in the wrong person, or the wrong project or something like that, because the devil card notes that you're either dealing with a Capricorn, or you're yeah, there's some addictions or misdirected passion or some greed or something going on with you, and that's what's affecting you with your challenges and your advice. Now your challenge is going to be you feeling in the sun, you feeling positive, you feeling that goodness, that warmth, that shine upon you, so that you can transition into a period of peace, you know, and serenity, and come out of these conflicts. You know, you avoiding conflicts and moving on is going to be your struggle this week. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a challenge to hold for what you choose to be important, but you going and delving into constant conflicts is not going to assist you moving past tension or strife. Okay, the Five of Swords upside, Five of Wands upside down points to diversity. It points to agreeing to disagree. Maybe you are having a problem agreeing to disagree. You might feel wronged or misled or witness others experiencing this conflict. You have to stay out of resentment as much as you can if you plan to move forward, okay? That's going to be your challenge, is staying out of resentment and moving forward and coming up out of these conflicts. Now, your advice is to balance your time. Is to balance your time, is to balance your money, and to go ahead and make this choice, because you have the Two of Pentacles. You need to make a choice to gain balance over this stuff, that's whatever is going on with you, because the Two of Pentacles is about balance, time solvency, adaptability, unpredictable circumstances. You may be dealing with juggling responsibilities as well. It's about pulling your weight around and not being, you know, for some of you, a burden on others, or maybe someone's a burden on you. But this is advising you to balance this out with gratitude, balance it out with harmony, to bring in these, bring in this equal give and take, and to bring in this some sort of money or payout. It's not earned income. It's some type of money or payout that you're being advised to bring in. And you also have the Seven of Wands. So it's asking you to persevere and submit yourself at the top of a hill to bring this in to you. Okay? That's what I have for you. God bless you, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye now. Hello, kings and queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of the opportunities and assistance aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Be sure to like and subscribe. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. Now, let's talk about a few of the events that we have going on this week before we get into the astrology. First of all, I hope you've already purchased Deadliest Intuition, my newest psychological thriller. I would love for you to review it and let me know what you think. Tag me on Facebook in your review. I would greatly appreciate it. If you have not picked up It's a Perfectly Fine Christmas by LaJill Hunt, please do so. It's a perfect stocking stuffer for your Christmas holiday if you know others who like to read. Mental Chatter Musings is spotlighting none other than Latoya Chandler. You can pick up one of her novels everywhere books are sold, or even stop over at her website, Treasures and Spoils. Her candle line is exemplary. I am a consumer of hers, and I can attest to that. You would be doing yourself a great service by going over there and purchasing one of her products. Now, there was a rescheduling of LaShira Lee's Cool Conversation with Kiana Dancy. It's supposed to be on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you go to Facebook Live and tap into LaShira Lee, then you can catch that interview that was previously rescheduled. In addition to that, on Tuesday, check out Diverse Shelves, where they speak of the new releases that are coming out over on Clubhouse at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's an open forum where you can come over and discuss the new releases or recent releases that you are interested in, and they would love to see you there. On Friday, the Facebook group ICU Reading and Chatting has Freestyle Friday as usual. Come on over and check out the freestyles. If you'd like to participate as an artist, contact Ebony Evans. She's the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club on Facebook. Without any further ado, let's get into your astrology. Hello Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. Iranic here with your astrology portion of your reading for the week of November 21st, 2021. This is your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday astrology. If you're looking for Monday, you can find that on my Facebook page, author Iranic. It should be written out there. As far as your Thursday, Friday, Saturday astrology, you can meet me back here on Wednesday night at Enchantress Press Astrology to get that Thursday, Friday, Saturday astrology. Make sure you like the channel and subscribe. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I'm putting out. Now on Monday, November the 22nd, the sun is in Sagittarius at 0 degree. Don't stay stagnant. If you know there are things that you need to be doing, then you need to do them. Don't allow friends or family members to hold you back, because you could find yourself at a loss later as it pertains to things you're supposed to be doing behind the scenes in your solitude, where you're making sacrifices and working, where you're gaining some type of closure. Okay, maybe even you're a spiritual healer and you're working in spirituality. Get things done. If you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees, because you already have, people in your area of Virgo and Pisces that are gossiping behind the scenes, talking behind your back. You have people during long distance travel. You might be having delays with travel getting in the way, and you got to get back and work on something, and then you're stuck in traffic. You might encounter that, because long distance travel and short distance travel are areas of contention. What you think and preach, people disputing what you think and preach, people gossiping about you, people lying about you. You could even have people, neighbors, siblings, or people in your networks of people. You could be arguing with them because they could be talking about you behind the scenes or gossiping about you, which is hampering closure with those people. Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces are areas you want to really watch out for on that day if you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees. Gemini directly aspects that area too. So if you have 0 and 3 degrees of Gemini, I'd look there too, with work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. If there's something you need to be getting done, you need to go ahead and get it done. Now around 3 or 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday, the moon in Cancer at 8 degrees will make a fated aspect to Saturn and Aquarius at 8 degrees, while Chiron in Aries at 8 degrees is sextiling Saturn with healing and squaring the moon with healing. Let me explain this. If you have placements in Aquarius, Aries, or Cancer between 5 and 11 degrees, this is about a restriction or responsibility that has been placed on you as far as money and resources. Maybe you're restricted with money and resources right now, and you're trying to heal and get out of that. You can find healing through home and family, or you can garner some type of resources or money that day for home and family. This is directly aspecting Cancer, your angle of relationships. So your relationships in home and family could really be showing up for you. Tasks can be completed. Just work carefully and make sure you pay attention. Now, shortly after, the moon in Cancer at 9 degrees will trine Pallas and Pisces. If you have placements between 6 and 12 degrees of Cancer or Pisces, a blessing could surface that benefits you through your talents. And this could be from you helping someone or someone helping you overcome an issue. If you have placements, I would say in Cancer between 6 and 12 degrees or Pisces between 6 and 12 degrees, one of your relationships is showing up for you, whether it's a sibling, someone in your networks of people, maybe even someone helping you during short distance travel, or even a neighbor. Somebody is communicating something to you that you see as a blessing as it pertains to your talents. Now on Tuesday, the 23rd, the sun is in Sagittarius at 1 degree. If you have placements between 0 and 4 degrees, someone you could have a fight on your hands, basically, especially as it pertains to court or legal matters, or where you want justice in your area of secret, sacrifice, solitude, closure, behind the scenes. Maybe you're going to court and this is ending it. You're getting some closure. Just tone down the aggression, because that doesn't get you anywhere. If you have placements between 0 and 4 degrees of Sagittarius, you want to be very, very mindful, or even Virgo or Pisces. Be very mindful of being aggressive during traffic. Be mindful of being aggressive during travel. Being aggressive with what you think and preach, what you say when you're talking to siblings, people in your networks of people, neighbors. Just be very mindful of that, because you could get taken to court. People could put a lawsuit out against you if you have placements between 0 and 4 degrees of those areas. Now, the moon in Cancer at 16 degrees will trine Scorpio. So a blessing could show up to assist you through challenges that you've been having in your sector of friends, goals, and social groups. Whether it's deserved or not, it's aspecting. Someone could be helping you, but they're helping you for some reason. Do they expect something in return? Just make sure you ask yourself that before you accept this help. If you have placements between 13 and 19 degrees, this blessing is coming through to you if you have those placements in Cancer or Scorpio. Now, on Wednesday, the sun in Sagittarius at 2 degrees is an angle of protection. Okay? Success can be had on this day, but beware that the green-eyed monster will be out and about. There will be haters slandering your name, but do know you're protected. That angle of Sagittarius at 2 degrees is an angle of spiritual protection, or protection from a higher force or someone who has more authority than you. Okay? Somebody could be assisting you. Be grateful for that support and that protection coming your way. Okay? If you have placements between 0 and 5 degrees of, I'd say, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Aquarius, or Libra, those are the areas of blessings. The green-eyed monster could be coming out in your areas of Pisces or Virgo. That's where the friction is. So check to see if you have placements between 0 and 5 degrees. Either way, behind the scenes, you could be garnering some type of help or assistance with money or resources through career. You could be making some money by utilizing your spiritual gifts, by utilizing your skills, working behind the scenes with what you making sacrifices and working behind the scenes secretly. You could be garnering money. You could be gaining some closure through money and resources as well. So just be mindful of that. You could also be gaining some type of money, like shared finances for home and family, working on things you're passionate about behind the scenes, and that money coming into you, creating the endings and new beginnings you want, even with sex and intimacy. Home and family is being healed with, Sagittarius being highlighted here on that day, or period, because it's Sagittarius season that we're coming into. Now, the moon in Cancer will trine Mercury in Scorpio at 29 degrees. If you have placements between 26 and 29 degrees of Cancer or Scorpio, this is aspecting you. A blessing is communicated to you through the area of Scorpio. That's your friends, your goals, and your social groups. Okay? Someone could be helping you here, or you could be helping someone. Just be careful not to put yourself in danger or risk of instability, whether it's financial, whether it's instability with a lover, whether it's volatility or instability while you're out and about hanging out with friends. Okay? You want to be very mindful of that. Some of your relationships, someone is helping you or you're helping someone else. Don't let anybody put themselves in danger either. Now, Venus in Capricorn at 16 degrees will sextile Mars in Scorpio at 16 degrees. If you have placements in Capricorn or Scorpio between 13 to 19 degrees, this is an opportunity or some kind of assistance that comes to you under the guise of romance, finances, and pleasure. And this assistance helps you through a challenge you've been having with friends in social groups or goals you've been trying to accomplish. Someone is helping you, and this is where you can garner some authority as well, or money where it's sorely needed. Why is this person helping you, though? That's what you want to ask yourself. This person, you could be assisting somebody as well. but you're bringing in some type of money and finances, or you're getting help with some type of romantic endeavor, or maybe you're getting invited out to have fun with friends or within social groups. Okay, that's aspecting. Now, Mercury in Sagittarius will trine the moon in Leo at 0 degrees. So a blessing will be communicated to you for you getting things done. And admiration can show up in the most unlikely places. As well as the sun at 2 degrees Sagittarius, trining the moon in Leo at 2 degrees right around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where another blessing will reveal itself. Just be sure you're not compromising your morals to partake in this blessing, no matter how much you need it, because there will be people already on the sidelines giving you the evil eye for your good fortune. Remember, Sagittarius at 2 degrees is a protected angle, though, so you'll be fine. If you have placements between 0 and 5 degrees, expect that some blessing is coming to you under the guise of shared finances that you're bringing in, creating the endings and new beginnings you're going to create. It could be sex and intimacy, blessings of sex and intimacy, or blessings with things that you're passionate about. And this is going to be something that you've worked on behind the scenes, something that you've made a sacrifice for, something that's secret, something that's bringing in closure. Either way, it's bringing you some sort of blessing if you have placements between 0 and 5 degrees of Sagittarius or Leo. The last transit I want to talk about is going to be Mercury moving into Sagittarius at 0 degree on Wednesday. If you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees, you're going to feel this off rip. Okay, you're going to feel it on Wednesday immediately. If you don't feel it then, you'll feel it as the planet moves across your nodes. Once it gets within 3 degrees of your degree, that's when you'll feel it. Okay, let's talk about the placements, and let's talk about the actual like the signs is what we're going to talk about, like where these blessings are coming into you, whether it's opportunities, whether it's blessings, whether it's blockages in communication, because Sagittarius is all about your communication and skills behind the scenes, where you're making sacrifices, where you're working in your solitude to bring in closure. Over the next several weeks, it's going to be in this area starting on Wednesday. It's between 0 and 3 degrees of any of these signs. You're going to feel it right off, but if not, like I said, you'll feel it later. The assistance and opportunity that's going to come into you for the next few weeks, that's going to be communicated to you and offering you the opportunity to utilize your skills. This is going to bring you money and career, because Aquarius and Libra are angles of opportunities and assistance for you. It's going to bring you money and career behind the scenes that people might not know about. It's going to bring you money and assistance and resources behind the scenes with secrets that are secret. Where you've made sacrifices, where you've worked in your solitude. You're going to bring this closure in career for this, with this money and resources aspecting. Now, if it's blessings that you're looking for the next several weeks being communicated to you about your talents or your skills, this is going to be in your area of home and family, which is Aries, and your area of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and things you're passionate about, even sex and intimacy, Leo. So Leo, Aquarius, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius will bring you shared finances behind the scenes, will bring you help with things you're passionate about. You'll be garnering money by working in your solitude behind the scenes. You'll be creating the endings and new beginnings you want for home and family, especially with that healing over here in the area of home and family. Now, with Sagittarius being the area that is aspecting, do know the South Node is in Sagittarius. So, you know, we all could find ourselves being paid less than we're worth, cheated in some type of way, or dealing with lower vibrational energies in that area. For you, this is your area of secret sacrifice, solitude, spirituality, and behind the scenes, where the South Node is prompting you to be, you know, lower vibrational. Okay, so that being said, it's squaring your areas of Virgo and Pisces. Be very careful in traffic, okay? Make sure you have your license on you when you're driving, because you don't want to get a ticket or get pulled over. Make sure you check your travel arrangements. Make sure you check your tires. Make sure you have your oil change, because you don't want to have to sit in your solace because you got a flat tire and you forgot to have your donut in the car. you know, different things like that. You also have people behind the scenes gossiping about you, about what it is you think and preach. People at a distance from you and people right around you, siblings, neighbors, people in your networks of people are going to be gossiping about you. This is going to be friction here. Okay, people are going to be talking about you behind your back, whether they're far away from you or nearby. People are going to be objecting to your morals, your spirituality. Okay, Virgo and Pisces are areas of contention for you there. So you really want to be mindful. Gemini directly aspects that area: work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. You could have people at work gossiping about you as well. So be very mindful over this time, over the next several weeks, starting on Wednesday. You're going to have that friction with people talking behind your back, telling your secrets. Some of them could be lying about you. Some of them could be gossiping about you, about things that are true. But there are going to be people near and far doing this, even siblings, even neighbors, even people you deal with at school, people you deal with at work. They're going to be gossiping about your education and skills as well. You know, you just be mindful that that's what's going to be aspecting you for the next few weeks as far as the contention. God bless you guys, and stay tuned for the tarot portion coming up next. Hello, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. E-Ray Taronic here with your tarot portion of your reading for the week of November 21st, 2021. Now, your week is permeated by the Eight of Swords. So, either you're an air sign, rising moon, or rising or moon person, like Leo, Aquarius, or Gemini, or you're holding yourself in some sort of self-imposed prison this week, and it's really prompting you to release yourself from the self-imposed prison because you're holding yourself in that self-imposed prison some way, somehow. Now, you have hope aspecting you this week, which is wonderful. The hope is coming in because of either a new friend, new relationships, or a new abundant person that you see as the Empress coming your way. It could even be a new endeavor coming your way through a good partnership. Okay? For some of you, maybe you're having a baby. This could be about some type of you having hope that you can have a baby, some fertility. Maybe some of you find out you're pregnant for some of you. But it's definitely aspecting something new coming in, and whether it's a new endeavor or new friends, make sure they could be fly by night, some of them, but you're hoping for new relationships, a new relationship to come in. You're also looking at what you've invested in as far as your time, with looking at what you've invested in work, the balance between work and home. Okay, you're looking at the balance between work and home. You're looking at the finances to figure out how you can bring this harmony and these celebrations back into the home. So you're either looking at what you've invested and seeing how you can maybe juggle your tasks within work and home and family so you can bring about something beautiful for the home, some type of harmony back into the home. Or you're looking at your investments so that you can balance out your money and bring back in the harmony at home, you know, by looking at your investments. You know, some people are taking time to take money out of 401k, IRAs, and different stuff like that so that they can recoup and replenish and things like that. Maybe that's something you're looking at. You also have this harmony in the home again. You're looking at this harmony in the home and your stability that you have within this harmony in the home, or these celebrations in the home, and you're waiting for some type of communication, maybe from a mentor, but you're waiting for some type of communication to come into you. This communication that comes in, you know, you're still going to have to keep your wits about you and research, because you know it's information that you need to take and do something with this information that's coming into you. Now, the Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands is permeating your challenges and advice. So that either talks about travel, long distance travel, communication with someone at a distance from you, Yeah, that's either about travel or communication with someone at a distance from you, okay? Your challenge is going to be you having this overwhelming feeling of emotion coming into you. You being this wise, compassionate leader who lends support and advice to others, where people enjoy his or her presence. Some type of overwhelming feeling of emotion might be coming in about this person if this is not you, if this is a fire sign person you're dealing with. That's giving you more information as to which path to go down, which way to go. This is your challenge, getting this information in. You're trying to figure out, where do I go from here? What should I do from here? That's your challenge. Your advice is to continue forging toward what you're passionate about. Go away from this feeling of left out in the cold or poverty consciousness or lack, and forge toward what you're passionate about and create this abundance on your own. Create, while or even while you're waiting for it to come in. You can create the abundance on your own if you get out of your state of hesitation, your state of paranormal, your state of defensiveness. Okay? You got frayed nerves right now, and you're being prompted to take care of yourself and put off important decisions until you have more energy, because right now you can't take on anything more. Okay, it's putting you more so in a state of feeling left out in the cold and poverty consciousness. So you want to be mindful of that. Okay, I hope this helps. God bless you. Bye now.